by drinking ketones, how's it going to look in the first 10 days, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and so on. So these are bioidentical pure therapeutic ketones. My name is Dustin Schaefer. I'm the Keto Pro, and I've been promoting ketones for 10 years, but I've been teaching the ketogenic diet for over 2 decades and helping people most of my entire life. So I'm pretty qualified to answer these questions, and I'm super excited about this because this, I believe, is the number one health supplement ever invented. And what it does in your body is absolutely extraordinary, but it's going to come at different times and paces. So if you're starting out brand new, or if you've been doing this a while, you maybe have seen some of these benefits. But what's going to happen is that first 10 days of drinking ketones, what you're going to notice and what's going to start to happen inside, it's really about simulation. It's about how well your body can start to adapt to and utilize ketones. So a lot of that's going to start in the GI tract. So you might see your bowels shift and change a little bit, and those are things that are natural. And we're just going to have to keep working through that. As your body gets better at absorbing ketones and as it uptakes, you're going to start to notice an increase in energy and really the mental clarity focus. So those would be the first thing. So that first 30 days, it's really about having better energy, better mental clarity, and better focus. Okay. Now that next 10 to 20 days or even 30 days, you're going to start noticing maybe your mood. You're a little bit less snappy under stress. Your mood's a little bit more controllable. All right. At this point, you're also maybe notice that you're recovering faster, or you're sleeping either deeper, or you're waking up more rested, or you're sleeping, you need less time to sleep to get the same benefit. And these are very natural things that you're going to experience through this journey. But because a lot of people come for weight loss, what they're going to notice at this time, about 50, 60 days in, is that their clothes are fitting better. They're going to be looser. They're starting to notice how their body feels a little more fit or a little bit more firm. This is a very natural thing. Now, if somebody changes their diet and lifestyle with the product, they might notice the scale drop a little bit sooner. But it's not just really about the scale dropping, it's about what is it doing inside. So ketones are starting to make your body become more efficient. It's starting to activate neurotransmitters in your brain. So that's why you're seeing your mood and your focus change. You're starting to notice your metabolism turn back on, meaning that your muscles are getting more firm. Why? Because ketones help protect muscle loss, but you're also getting more active. So now when you start getting to that, let's say that 50 to 100 days, the good stuff starts to kick in. The long-term stuff, you start to notice your skin starting to clear up. Why? Well, your body's healing. It's repairing faster. It's recovering quicker. Your DNA is starting to repair DNA. So with ketones, when you consume them, they start to talk to molecularly, so your signaling effect from the cell to cell starts to communicate better. So the human body is designed to be great. Designed to be magnificent. We spent all these years breaking it down, beating it up. Hey, listen, we've all done it. Overtraining, underworking out, sleeping bad, drinking too much, eating too bad, stress through the galores. All these things are happening. And what happens is the ketones start to communicate and say, listen, how do we become more efficient? How do we start working better? How do we start working this better? So the body's healing, and you're starting to see it on the external side. So your body starts to see it. And at the same time, you're starting to notice your body transform even further. Where you're like, wow, I feel like I have control over my weight and over how my body's working, because the hormones inside your system are all starting to balance out to become more of a natural state. So if you feel like I have more control, I feel better, my energy's better, and then great things start to happen. So that first 100 days of drinking ketones is when you really start to get all the benefits of what ketones really provide. Now, like I said, a lot of people come for weight loss, so they expect a weight loss. But remember, when you're trying to lose weight, you only want to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. So if you try to force it faster than that, what you might be doing is not eating healthier. You might not be taking care of yourself the right way. So I cautious you of that and slow it down. 1 to 2 pounds a week. Yeah, you can sometimes be a little bit more if you have a lot more weight to lose, but really 1 to 2 pounds a week is a really good start. And then let the ketones do all the other amazing benefits: the increase of energy, the mental clarity, the better focus, the better mood, the balancing out the hormones so you have more appetite and sugar controls over what you're doing on a daily basis. Your skin starts to clear up. Your energy starts to stay sustained and focused all day long. And of course, your sleep's already improved. And that's why when people have committed to us for over 100 days, what ends up happening is they sustain it. All these benefits they get starts to stay long term and lasting. That's why my sister's lost 100 pounds and completely changed her life and maintained it for 7 years. That's why Kate's lost 70 pounds and has maintained it over 70 pounds and maintained it over the last 7 years, is because she's transformed her life. And then with that, When you start having all these benefits, what happens is you start taking other initiatives. You start working on your mindset, maybe your spirituality, maybe your relationships, your relationship with your significant others, your family, and with food. You start taking on other actions that are creating the right environment for you to establish the lifestyle to support all these amazing benefits. Now, people ask me, do I have to drink this for the rest of my life? And the question comes down to this. Do you want to feel good the rest of your life? So being in ketosis is natural. It's not something that we just made up. This is what our ancestors and humans have been designed to be in and out of ketosis for their entire life. So if you want to maintain the maximum benefits and all the anti-aging benefits, like clearing out the damaged proteins in your brain, the neuroprotective of the brain, protecting the brain from losing its mass, getting smaller, or the size, for protecting the irregular blood sugar that people also often struggle with irrational diets. If you want to maintain all the hormones and neurotransmitters that you're getting the benefit from, then I would recommend finding a way to have it at least once a day, long term, if not twice a day. Once again, it kind of depends on your goals. So ketones are a great product, but they build on top of it. As you get healthier, they work more efficiently. As you get healthier, they work more efficiently. Think about this. If you were a world-class athlete drinking ketones, your experience would be very differently than if you were my sister, who was a drug addict in and out of prison and was 100 pounds overweight, right? They worked for both of them, but they work differently. My sister now drinks them now, and she hits the slopes, snowboards, and she's like carving up the mountain. But she wouldn't have done that in the day one and day two because it was working on a different component of how her body was at that time. So this is what's special about this product. So when you commit long term, it will commit to you as much as you commit to it. And it's the most special thing in the world. And it's primitive. This is natural. This is the way we were designed to be. And we now get to have it in a powder, in a drink, rather than a crazy diet and a lifestyle. Pretty freaking awesome. So drink your ketones every day. And if you really want the best life, just don't stop. Find a way to make it work out for you. Cheers.